It's a splendid day wherever you can hear this frequency modulation. This is Nigeria's first business radio, Impact Business Radio, the award-winning radio station, the best new radio. Transmitting live on frequency modulation 92.5 FM. And the program right here is Rise and Shine. My name is Aladelusi.
And I am Aladetoyinbo.
Rise and Shine has taken a step further out of the very good studio of Impact Business Radio today. And where are we? We shall let you into this. But first thing first, what are those things you plan to do to make this country a better place? What will you be remembered for after your sojourn right here on earth? We shall be discussing a couple of things with a very prominent man, a father, a distinguished personality, someone of high esteem. Rise and Shine is taking a trip out of Ibadan. And as I told you earlier, while we drove all the way from Impact House, leading us into the city of Ilesha, Gongon, Iwo, Ede, we drove straight into that very, very wonderful city. Drove into Akure, where the roads are absolutely fabulous, well-lit lights, everything. Wow. And then,
yes, the Italian Bushmate accompanied with Hawaii was very wonderful right here in Akure. And yes, we are live in the palace of the Deji and paramount ruler of Akure Kingdom. And he is no other person than his Imperial Majesty of Aladetoyinbo, Aladelusi, of the second.
yes, you. No doubt that, yes, we are truly in a palace. You hardly hear this every day, except you are in a palace. Once again, on behalf of the Executive Chairman, Management and Staff of Impact Business Radio, IBL 92.5 FM, Your Imperial Majesty, thank you for hosting us.
Thank you for coming. It's a pleasure.
Let's get down to the nitty-gritty of what we have come to do. The stool. Deji, how has it been?
That's been great.
And it's obvious, it's radiant in your eyes. I can see this looking at you like this. It speaks a whole lot. Let's give God all the glory. Before we go to the in-depth of what we will be discussing about, how has Akure been?
Akure has been in existence for 600 years. As you all know, we are came from Ife. The first Oba who came from Ife is Aladetoyinbo. In Akure we have about 75 chiefs. We have 2 ruling houses. The Igbo ruling house, Oshupa ruling house. I'm from Oshupa ruling house. I'm the 47th Oba in Akure. Afubiowo reigned for about 60 years. He was the longest reigning Oba in Akure. Akure had historical heritage, we have our own culture, which is very peculiar to Akure. The people of Akure are very loving people. They love strangers even more than themselves. That's where if you go around, you see all these non-Indians all over the town. developing. It's a welcome development in Akure. We love them. We give them good support, accommodate them without any discrimination. Allow you to go to other states or other towns. Like this is not against non-immigrants. Akure has been peaceful, we don't have any problem except recently of the henchmen troubling us. I believe that it's a national issue. Akure has been peaceful so far. Thank God we don't have too much trouble. The economic caution of that nation, Akure is not exceptional. We thank God. We give all the glory to God.
What would you say is the relationship between the royal house and government of Ondo State?
Oh, yes, we call it. You can see the state government, what they have been doing to Akure. I mean, this present government make Akure look like state capital. You go to the dome, you go to ShopRite, you see our roads, you see the street light, everything is beautiful. So if you go to Adjoining State capital, you can see the difference between Akure and some Adjoining State capital. Now Akure is just like a new London to Akure is peaceful, beautiful, it's accommodating.
That's really nice to hear. And if with the present government there's a cordial relationship, what about the other royal houses, royal fathers? What's your relationship with them, sir?
Very cordial. I usually call them for both union houses. If I have any problem, I call them for a meeting, for advising, they give me good advice. So we have to call that relationship. We do more, very cordial.
How as the royal house now, we know that even whatever relationship the royal house has with the state government, that's to give the benefits of the people. So how have they been able to help the people at the grassroots level right here in Akure?
Sometimes ago I called the government to give some loans to the market women. Eventually, nearly no interest. It's only that the government now for the top time.
That's good to hear. And Your Imperial Majesty, Akure has various produce. And what are the major produce that comes forth from Akure?
The major produce like
Cocoa
and cassava.
Really?
Cocoa and cassava. So we've been on cocoa for as long as 400 years ago. And we see we are the major. I think we are the major producer of cocoa in South Africa.
So the current and diversification drive into agriculture, I'm sure that we are getting more money and the economy can be back.
Yeah, because of the oil price that is going down now, everybody is trying to go back to the farm. So that whatever they can do to make more money, because we can't depend on oil any longer. So we have to go back what we used to do before, go back to the farm and make sure that we can feed ourselves.
Or if you're just joining us and you're listening to this interview, don't be alarmed and don't be surprised. We are in the palace of the Deji and the paramount ruler of Akure Kingdom. And it's really a pleasure to have him with us this morning. So if you are in Ibadan, where you are today, I think you should be proud and very honored to hear the voice of His Royal Majesty himself. Imperial Majesty, Nigeria is going through various challenges. Insurgency, corruption, new administration, and as a father that's vast with wisdom, knowledge, what will you say? How should the federal government tackle insurgency? Some have said that amnesty. Some have said we should go on with the war against them. Should amnesty come about this period? And when it comes to corruption, how can they fight corruption?
The first thing that would make any country to have peace. All these insurgents and Boko Haram, whatever they call it. I don't believe in paying back, giving terrorists amnesty. But in that situation, I don't know whether it's because of economic situation that brought them to it. Because we have some kidnappings because of economic situation. First thing they should do, if this country wants to move forward, they should take care of the security. Nobody, no investor will come to, like we are now, no investor would like to come to Nigeria in this situation. We should make sure that the country is secure. Any investor that comes here is secure. But the way things are doing, I don't think we are yet, or we are going to be here in another future. Because we're getting worse and worse every day. Fight Boko Haram today, tomorrow Boko Haram from Nigeria. So best thing is to partner with the international organization and take care of Boko Haram. Now, tension is coming up. So we have Boko Haram in the north, tension in the southwest and in the south. So the country is in the state of maximum crisis. We can't just say we want to be with our land because we don't produce with our land. We have to produce something to exchange for the dollar. Since we depend on oil and the oil is going down and the dollar is going up, if you go to the market now, everything is cheap. You buy tomato, they say dollar is up, tomato price is up. So we have to make sure we do something, we invest before take place. We have to take care of the problem of security. If we can solve the problem of security, the investor will come here to invest. Now, Ghana is taking over. The businesses are moving from Nigeria to Ghana. It's because of security, not that they don't have manpower, they have all the things. And number two is to take care of the electricity. Anywhere there is no electricity, you can't develop. You cannot develop. Nobody will come here to invest. Because the power, to power the generator alone, we drive, we close down the business. So we have to take care of the security, take care of electricity.
The words of our elders, they say, are words of wisdom. Concerning the forthcoming local government elections coming up, what advice do you have for the people?
Yeah, that'll be long overdue. We'll be waiting for this local government election for the past 7 years. We thank God it's actually coming up some Saturday. It's the government of the people, the government of the grassroots, where the people, the grassroots will take care of themselves. So it's a welcome development. I hope it will be peaceful on Saturday.
Are you still on to Impact Business Radio, IBR 92.5 FM? We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll still continue with His Imperial Majesty, the Oba Aladetoyinbo, Aladelusi, the second, the Deji, and the paramount ruler of Akure Kingdom. Please stay with us.
You're welcome back to the program Rise and Shine on Impact Business Radio, IBR Max 2.5 FM. And now if you're just joining us, we are live in the palace of the Deji and paramount ruler of Akure Kingdom, and he is no other person than His Imperial Majesty Oba Aladetoyinbo Aladelusi Odundu II.
All right. Just as has been stated, quickly before we go, let's look at some personal thing. Your Imperial Majesty, when you were young, as a young growing-up man, boy into a man, did you ever assume you would become an Oba?
No. I never even thought about it. No, for real. Because that Majesty that was ruling dominated the whole dynasty. We thought that we were not one of them until the military man came in and we found out that there should be two rulers. So we created the two dynasties. 20 years ago. So I had the opportunity of getting it. My great-great-grandfather was a Yoruba, was a member. So my great-grandfather was a member. So since that time, we just poured off. Called us of the Aladetoyinbo dynasty. We had Aladetoyinbo. You know what happened? The Akure, the first Aladetoyinbo, outlived everybody. He was on the throne for 60 years. So he outlived all of us, all of my father, my great-grandfather. So, and they said that if we are not born on the throne, there's no way you could be another. Until 20 years they were ready to you don't have to become on the throne before you.
Wow. Wow.
So
But how?
I was growing up, I didn't even know.
So how is another chosen?
Amazing.
Yes. Yes, how is another chosen? Is it family or family? Is it?
No, they will follow any, like when they call us that we should produce a number, the we just coordinate all the requests to anybody that's interested to apply. So from there, we send all our names to get for us. We have about 19 providers, but during my own time, we were only 12. So I was the only person that was unanimously selected as a mother since the inception of creating, nominating, creating, selecting anyone.
Wow.
I was the only one unanimously.
Is it that distinct? That's so distinct because even when we got into town yesterday and we saw some of your billboards, I was like, man, is this truly the Oba? Young, handsome man? Because we were there, my colleague was like, oh, maybe she's going to stay in Akure. Now, but how has the stool been in that position?
I started on this 18 years ago when we created the thing that I had wanted. And now I should continue complaining. It's it's time consuming, but I should not complain because I wanted it
to be it.
I will give a maximum security, maximum operation, make sure that we need to that there's no area boys, checkmating the area boys. We should be all over the country. Because of the economic situation, of nuisance. We're trying to make Akure more peaceful, more loving, more accommodating. We're trying to bring some lessons. It's very unfortunate that the investors, I don't know why they don't want to come in. This place is peaceful. They don't pay, we give them free lands.
Wow.
Yeah, free lands. Nobody wants to come in, and now using this opportunity to invite them to come and see Akure. We don't have any trouble, no henchmen, no Boko Haram. The place is peaceful. We love non-indigenous, we love strangers. We give them whatever support they need. So let them, invite them, let them just come to Akure and see for themselves.
And truly, if you seem not to believe this, I am truly saying it. This is really true. Akure is so peaceful and it is worth it. So why not? Anywhere around the world that you are listening to this program right about now, Rise and Shine coming to you live from the palace of the Deji and the paramount ruler of Akure land. Why don't you come and avail yourself this maximum opportunity of investing into Akure Imperial Majesty? The issue with Nigeria, scarcity, fuel scarcity, how can this? Before now, it wasn't like this. The refineries aren't working anymore, pipeline vandalism, all this, they bring pain into the hearts of so many Nigerians. How can this be tackled from your own assumption?
We Nigerians. Some of us are so greedy. The government, the federal government is trying to make it work. Some will be sabotaging the efforts. So, to curb this, the present government, the federal government, they don't know that it's going to be like this. Nigeria are very tough to do. Even if they bring the banner here, it won't work. They are very tough. If you try to make it right, some will be maybe wrong so that they benefit from it. At last, they won't be free. They can't be free because I don't think anybody that takes about 12 billion from Nigeria and just keep it in its own hands, doing nothing for them. The economy is not working. Why? Because of sabotage. If they make it work, those people bringing the already refined fuel from overseas, they will be out of business. So those people, they are the cabals behind all these things. We have what it takes. How could a country produce crude oil and sell it overseas? We can't make money like that.
Obviously.
Now, recently, the Fulani president, because of chaos in some states in Nigeria, or the states is one of the states, affected by this Fulani herdsmen. So what advice do you have for the government concerning this? How can they curb the excesses of these people?
The Ondo state has been trying to curb it, but it's a national issue. The federal government, they are not, I don't know, it seems that they don't want to participate or they don't want to hear about enhancement because they are not from Nigeria. They are not from Nigeria. They are from Nigeria. They don't have no houses in Nigeria. They don't have no relatives. If they die, they die. So, best thing is to also for us curb our borders. Make sure that they look like us. When I say they look like the Northerners. So we should try and call these Nigerians come to two, we should have a great land to where the cows. Because there's nowhere in the world that they drive cows all over the street. All over the street. America produces more cows than any nation in the world. But you can't see them on the street. How do they do it? Let them go there and find out. So if they want to let cows, they should have the grace land, feed their cows there. You can't just go to my farm and start feeding your cows from my crops.
About the present administration and the change mantra, what's your view about this? Would you say you're experiencing changes already? Or what's your take on this?
About the present administration,
The federal government?
No, the president still writing that he doesn't really say that it's going to be like this. He thought that we just get here and say, Boko Haram stop, they will stop. Shipos get caught, they will stop.
You didn't anticipate this at all?
No. The 5,000 allowances. The economy is so bad that now it's fine, but in Nigeria there are so much impatient. They want it right away. But before they could get it, they are still looking for another 3 years. If it's going to happen. If it's going to happen, it's going to be another 3 years before we can see the economic development.
On our parting shot, Your Royal Majesty, what's the state of unemployment in Akure? In your state? Unemployment. What's it like?
90%. Yes. Everybody is unemployed. Everybody. The state is unemployed. There is no factory. You see a graduate now selling tomatoes. You see a graduate doing Okada. So unemployment is so high.
How do you think it's going to reduce?
Like I said earlier, security. That the public security, that investors will come in. Without me, there's no industry in Akure. It's only government that is called. No industry unless that's it, the petrol station. No other industry. So how do we get employment? The government is not employed. The private is not employed. So the graduates in high numbers every year.
Once again, great investors wherever you are, and you can listen to, you're actually listening to this program anywhere around the world this day. Akure is so vibrant, it's viable, and it is peaceful in all ramifications. Why don't you avail yourself maximum opportunity? Bring in your companies and come settle things right here in Akure. His Imperial Majesty, it's an honor and a pleasure to be on Rise and Shine with you this morning.
Thank you. I wish you come again.
Definitely, we don't have a choice.
Stay with us for another week.
I don't mind.
Akure will take care of
All right, great listeners out there, it's been our pleasure being with you on the program Rise and Shine, live from the palace of the Deji and the paramount ruler of Akure Kingdom. Is it?
And he's no other person than his Imperial Majesty Aladelusi the second.
And we want to say a big thank you to everybody that we moved from Ibadan into the great city of Akure. The General Manager, Impact Business Radio, is Yemisi Olufade. the pilot, John Uzo, behind the camera, and Sunday to my sweet sensation, whereby I feel Akure is going to take her from me now. So I'm actually going to leave her in Akure. My name is Aladelusi. We definitely will see you very soon, and God bless you. Do have the very best in the city of Akure. We love you, Akure, and we say in the peace of the Almighty. Bye. Thank you.